by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch him. He's gonna step. He's gonna go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, known since the 1840s as the Druid City for the numerous water oaks planted downtown. Tonight, we are in Bryant-Denny Stadium where the Tennessee Volunteers take on the Alabama Crimson Tide. Hello, everyone. My name is Tony Papel, and joining me in the broadcast booth is the fantastic Andrew Anderson. Andrew, tonight, we are in store for a great SEC matchup and an extremely heated rivalry. What are the keys to this one?
You know, I think Tennessee has to come out and stop this Alabama run game. I've heard a lot of things about Tyrone Blake and also some of the receivers on Alabama's offense. So Tennessee's got to come out here and play some amazing defense if they want to win this one.
Well, we have a cloudy evening tonight, 84 degrees, 5 miles per hour, light winds. So beautiful night for football here in Tuscaloosa. We will see what Johnny Ray Davis can do as he leads the Crimson Tide down the field for the first series of the ball game. He's going to pass on first down, find his man for a first down. There's David Williams.
Yeah, easy first completion for the game there for Davis. You know, short little route to the junior out of Gary, Indiana.
Second down, trips to the top of the screen, faking the handoff, throws it to his halfback out of the backfield, or to his tight end, excuse me. That's Connor Keene.
Yeah, good routes here by Alabama. They're throwing different looks at the Tennessee defense. Maybe Tennessee steps up here and gets the stop.
Well, neither team's defense gets or forces a lot of turnovers. Tennessee, the third worst, and Alabama, the seventh worst. So maybe we'll see tonight, Andrew, if some of those defenses can step up and make a big play.
Something else I want to bring up is since it's third down, Bama is 41% on the season when it comes to third down conversions.
Well, we will see if they can convert here. Long pass, when in doubt, corner out, selling out is David Williams.
Nice play there by the junior, again, out of Gary, Indiana. He had to reach out for that one a little bit. I mean, it looked like he had to, but I don't think he really had to.
No, I don't think he did either. I think that was nickelback Trayvon Day, the second in coverage. Just runs right past him. An excellent route from Williams. That sets up a big first down at the 31-yard line. First handoff of the day, first carry, and he's stiff-arming people. Tyrone Blake with a first down.
Yeah, Blake, the senior out of Aberdeen, Maryland, with his first rush of the game. Easy 10 yards. I mean, this Tennessee defense has got to figure something out.
They do. Alabama is rolling another handoff to Blake. Wide open holes once again. He's got 8 more.
Yeah, something else I want to say about this Tennessee defense. They give up an average of 41 points a game on the season.
2nd and 2 here for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Handoff again to Blake, 3 in a row. Much better job defensively this time. He loses 3.
Yeah, and Alabama has shown us on their first down of the game that they can convert. We'll have to see if they can get it again here on the second of the game.
Trayvon Day, the second, coming up, getting the tackle for loss. Sets up a crucial third down. Can Tennessee get off the football field? Davis is going to pass the ball, throws it to Blake out of the backfield. He's got the first down and a little bit more.
Yeah, good play here by Johnny Ray. You know, not seeing anything deep, so just taking the easy 5-yard dump down for the first down.
That is a really good point. Tennessee is not going to get beat deep tonight. Hand off here, and nice tackle. Leon Young only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I believe that's the walk-on halfback getting a carry there.
It is. We love walk-ons here on Thursday. Trevor Sheldon coming up and getting the tackle. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Blake. Tries to get to the edge. Has it. Can he slip a tackle? Shrugs one defender, and he is into the end zone.
Yeah, good run there by Blake. If he would have continued to take it to the sideline, he would have got stopped. A good cut here to take it back up the middle. Also got a Twitch update for you. 4-yard touchdown pass to Alexander Tolbert as USC goes up 7-0 with 6:55 in the first. Third-rated team over there in that one.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Great job early there for the upper seed. Same thing happened on this side on YouTube. 7-0 Alabama. First drive of the game, marches down and gets a touchdown on the board. You mentioned it, Andrew. The Tennessee defense is going to have to get stops and get quite a few stops at this rate if they're going to have a chance in this ball game. But we will see Sterling Verdugo leads the CFSL in passing yards per game. So we'll see if that defensive secondary of Alabama can get some stops of their own.
Yeah, I mean, I called Sterling Verdugo's game against Florida, and he didn't look too bad. I mean, later on in the game, he was making mistakes, but let's hope this one is a better game for him tonight.
Empty set, throwing long to the far sideline early here. Tight window, great throw, great catch by Matt Cavett.
Amazing catch there by Cavett to keep at least 1 foot in bounds. The senior out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, with his first reception of the night.
That is an excellent throw from Verdugo. They're going to review this one, Andrew. I thought he was in, but this would be a great strike early in this ball game.
Yeah, we'll see here.
That foot is, he is out of bounds, unable to keep that left foot in.
Yeah, that would have been a nice, I mean, it was a well-placed throw. Like, it hit Cavett in the hands, just didn't give him the room to get a foot down.
Yeah, and the refs confirmed that the play call is reversed, so it is 2nd and 10 for Tennessee. Handoff up the middle, that goes nowhere. Great penetration by the defense.
Yeah, this Alabama D-line is just, tearing through the O-line of Tennessee here, making sure that they know that, hey, we're here to play. This is our rivalry to win. This is our game.
That is the sophomore Deuce LeClaire coming up, getting the tackle for loss. Behind the chains, 3rd and long here for the Volunteers. Verdugo will throw. Throws it deep down the far sideline once again. Has his man. That's Darian Hall.
Wow, the senior out of Auburn, Washington, with his first catch of the night. And what a throw here by Verdugo to, it looked like originally I thought he overthrew the receiver the way he was running.
Yeah, Roman Ware, the freshman generational talent, was past Hall in coverage, but it was a little bit, or it was thrown right on the money. I think Ware might have lost it in the lights. Quick pass here, and it's going to be intercepted. Dangerous pass, and he pays the price. Great play by Tatum Quirk. No one's going to catch him. It will be a touchdown, Alabama.
Yeah, amazing play here by Quirk. He jumped the route. He knew where. He watched the eyes of Verdugo to see where Verdugo wanted to go and just managed to put himself in excellent position to take that back for 6.
Yeah, a fantastic play right there by the senior. As you mentioned, Andrew, jumps the route. Verdugo, I think, might have had a little too much confidence after that great throw down the field. Did not look off the corner, or the safety, excuse me. He jumps up and makes an excellent play, 14-0. And Andrew, I came in leading this game off saying neither team gets a lot of turnovers, but the Alabama defense forces one on the first drive of Tennessee.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the broadcaster's jinx. I mean, I've said things that don't usually happen, and then it happens, and I look like a fool.
Well, I am very used to looking like a fool up here in the booth. We'll chalk that up of the first of the night. I'm sure we'll hit at least 10, but Sterling Verdugo, the freshman, has to regroup, comes back onto the football field. He's going to throw again, another wide receiver screen, and that goes nowhere once again.
Yeah, I don't necessarily like the wide receiver screens on, first down. I'm not dissing it. It's just I think you need to get plays that'll get you down the field instead of going backwards.
Yeah, I agree. You're behind the chains here on 2nd down. Brett Slate, the freshman linebacker, laying the big hit. 2nd and 11 for Verdugo. He's going to drop back to pass once again, throws it to the near sideline. On the out route, it's Luke Allen.
Yeah, good route there by Allen. A little out route to the sideline. Good throw there by Verdugo. He got a Twitch update for us. 4-yard touchdown for Cole Mantell as Michigan State ties it up at 7 with 4:01 left in the first.
3rd and 7 here. That's going to go nowhere. Willie Lawson can only get 1 yard, and that, I believe, is a walk-on in the backfield. And so Alabama gets the turnover, pick 6, and then they get a 3-and-out.
Yeah, this is looking like it's going to get out of hand early here for Tennessee. Their defense needs to come up huge and either get a stop or force a turnover of their own.
Yeah, they definitely need to get a stop here. Only seen 1 offensive series, and it was a long drive, about 3 minutes down the field for Alabama, so they didn't get beat deep, which can be really dangerous in the CFSL with how quickly offenses can score. Here, Davis is going to do a quick pass over the middle. That's to Connor Keene, the tight end, his 2nd catch.
Yeah, Connor Keene is getting involved early. I've seen him get involved quite a bit in other games, so he seems to be a favorite target here for Johnny Ray Davis.
Yeah, definitely 2nd highest yards per game for any tight end in the CFSL. He will be a favorite target all night. Long pass, and that's behind the defense. Stephen Williams for 33.
That is his 2nd diving catch, and this one I totally agree. He had to reach out for, I think.
Yeah, he probably did. And, you know, we just said it again. Tennessee has done a good job keeping receivers in front. Not so good of a job that time. David Williams just runs right past the defense, sets up 1st and 10, 2 tight ends, twins to the top, handoff to Blake. He's got a hole to run through. He's going to pick up 8 yards.
Yeah, going back to that David Williams catch, he's already at 62 receiving yards in this 1st quarter. He's looking to have a huge game tonight for Alabama.
Oh, yeah, he's on pace for a potential 200-yard game. I know he's in chat right there, calling out his fellow teammates. Tyrone Blake is going to lose 2 on the 2nd down carry. Grace Stevens gets the tackle.
Yeah, maybe Tennessee can play the whole bend, don't break mentality and force Bama to a field goal, which, you know, it's not necessarily good that Bama scores again, but hey, you prevent them from getting 7.
Absolutely. Need to force a field goal here. Empty set. Davis scanning. Man in his face, and they will force that punt, or excuse me, that field goal. Keegan Walker, a huge sack, his 2nd of the season.
Yeah, it looked like Johnny Ray here was getting ready to throw it, but just Keegan Walker was all over him by the time he went in to throw that ball.
Yeah, he was in the backfield just a little bit too quickly. Nice job by the secondary of Tennessee to hold on in coverage. Charlie Ware will come out to kick this field goal. It will be a 36-yard attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good, so he remains perfect on the season, 3 for 3.
Yeah, and if you're Tennessee, you need points on this drive. Preferably a touchdown, but a field goal does get you on the board and maybe does start getting the momentum in your favor.
Yeah, absolutely. Must get this either across the goal line or through the uprights. Definitely want a touchdown here. Verdugo was leading a fairly successful drive after that big long play, and then threw the pick 6, 3 and out on the previous series. We will see what the Volunteers have in store for us here. Pistol formation, twins to the top and bottom. Keeper for Verdugo. He's got the edge, trying to break a couple tackles. He's going to pick 8 on the scamper.
Yeah, I've seen him do that a lot. You know, and it looks like the read option has become a huge play here in the CFSL between the number 1 back and the quarterback.
Pass on the comeback route to the receiver, Darian Hall. He was the one who had the long play earlier.
Yeah, he was, and 2 of 58 already for Darian Hall. Looking to be a big game for him, the senior out of Auburn, Washington.
Empty set once again, quads to the top. Dropping back to pass is Verdugo, goes that way, finds the hitch route, and there's a 1st down for Michael Vanderslice.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it, but right now it looks like Tennessee is putting together, has found a way to move the ball against this Bama defense, and it's just the empty set.
Well, they're going empty once again here, and throws it on the comeback route. Oh my goodness, Roman Ware had a chance to make it 2 picks on the night.
Yeah, and then I definitely would have been feeling like a fool already.
Well, they're trying to use those hitch routes, those curls. Tried to go to it there again. Pump fake here, going deep down the near sideline, and that is incomplete. Tatum Quirk almost had his 2nd of the night.
Yeah, Verdugo's got to be careful with throwing the ball. You know, 2 picks already and almost 2 more. Yeah, be careful.
Empty set, 3rd and 10, throwing it deep down the near sideline, one-on-one, and it is deflected away. Excellent coverage by Tyrell Dunn.
Yeah, this Alabama defense is stepping up, showing that, we're not going to give up anything deep. You're going to have to go short and try to run it for the extra yards.
Well, Tennessee has yet to, I think they've only run one time with the backup walk-on halfback. Vanderslice does not have a carry yet, so they are trying to utilize that empty formation that you were talking about, Andrew, and using those underneath routes. Great coverage by Roman Ware and Tyrell Dunn on that series to get the football back. Davis over the middle of the field has his man Troy Tree for 6.
Yeah, I thought the linebacker there might have had a chance to get that himself, because he was there as soon as the ball was in Tree's hands.
2nd and 4. Davis passing again, trying to scramble this time, tucks it and runs, sheds a tackle, and then does a weird, awkward slide.
Yeah, you don't like seeing those weird slides when it looks like the quarterback's getting sandwiched, because then you start worrying about injuries.
Well, he almost slid into his own lineman there, or own wide receiver. That would have been really bad. 3rd and 3, pass for Davis. Corner blitz comes, they go that way. He's wide open down the sideline. Jacob Perkins slips a tackle. Can he get into the end zone? He will. Touchdown, Alabama.
And, now we're both looking like fools tonight, because we have said Tennessee really does not give up big plays, and they have been giving up big play after big play the entire first quarter.
They have. David Williams has 2 long passes, and there is Jacob Perkins on the long pass for the touchdown. He slipped a tackle and got into the end zone. 24-0 is the score. Andrew, coming into this game, Alabama was a 13.5-point favorite. They are kind of going over that one here pretty early on in the first quarter.
Yeah, and, I think Bama thinks maybe they think the 13.5-point favorite is an insult. Maybe they think they should have been favored by more.
Well, I mean, with how they're playing, that's kind of, maybe they do feel slighted. We know this is a heated rivalry coming into this ball game. It's that ugly yellow, that pumpkin throw-up yellow or orange color on the Tennessee uniforms. Deuce LeClaire is the closest one to that incompletion.
And also something I hate bringing up because I know it bothers Tiny, but Tennessee is on I think it's a 33-34 game losing streak. If they could end that tonight and come back from this, that would be huge.
Yeah, it is currently at 34 game losing streak for Tennessee. That throwaway makes it 3rd and 10. Verdugo has to find a way to get this to his playmakers for the first down. Empty set, quads to the bottom. Verdugo drops back to pass, man in his face. That's not going to be enough, just a throwaway, and the Alabama defense gets another 3 and out.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting close. Another score, and you start talking about mercy territory in the first half. Also, Twitch update, 7-yard touchdown pass to Ty Wolf. USC goes up 14-7 with 35 seconds left in the first.
Very close ball game over there on Twitch. Here, Alabama in firm control, up 24-0 with 1 minute and 6 seconds left in this first quarter. Johnny Ray Davis has looked fantastic in the backfield. Tyrone Blake off his right hip in the shotgun. Davis hands it off to Blake, tries to get to the edge. He is going to lose 2 yards here.
This was good pursuit here by Gray Stevens, and I think an offensive end as well to, make sure that Blake cannot turn it upfield.
No, absolutely. They did a great job stretching the defense laterally, making sure he could not get the edge. He's going to get another handoff here. Big hole, nice cut. He's going to get 5.
Yeah, amazing blocking there by the Alabama O-line just to open up a hole for Blake to go right through to get the extra, like you said, the 5 yards.
That will set up a 3rd and 7 here. Davis going to pass. Quick strike to his tight end. Connor Keene has been such a reliable target.
Yeah, Connor Keene and David Williams, they seem to be the 2 targets tonight that Johnny Ray Davis wants to use to fuel this Alabama this Alabama offense.
Well, they have gone to Connor Keene a lot on those underneath and out routes, freeing up Perkins and Williams for the deep passes. Shotgun set here, man in motion from right to the left. Handoff to Blake, makes a nice cut, sheds a tackle, he gets 4.
Yeah, Blake already at 40 yards. That's, averaging 4 yards a carry. That's pretty good for a first quarter for running back.
Well, you are watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. 24-0 is the score at the end of the first quarter. And welcome back. Tony Papel and Andrew Anderson in the broadcast booth here tonight in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. A second down play here, handoff to the walk-on Leon Young. He gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, again, Tennessee is actually starting to bring a little bit of defensive pressure to the run game. Now they just have to see if they can stop giving up the deep ball.
Well, 3rd and 6, Davis likely going that way. They're going to hit the tight end, Keene, who drops it, and Tennessee is going to get a stop defensively and get off the football field here. That is a massive job by the defense. Crucial.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
I was about to say, I see Gene asking who I am. Gene, my player is Andrew Bird, a wide receiver for Texas.
Yeah, that is true. Saiyan Prince is the Discord username. Fantastic punt by Alabama. Pins them at the 2-yard line. Put it in the corner pocket. Handoff, first carry of the night for Michael Vanderslice. He gets 5.
Yeah, that was an amazing punt. Luckily, getting the 5 yards kind of gives you a little bit more breathing room to open up the playbook.
Where in chat, welcome. Thank you for being here. 2nd and 5, long pass. Oh my goodness, almost high pointed it and then got hit too hard.
Yeah, that extra hit there by, I think it was 55 from Bama, just being able to jar the ball loose. That would have been an amazing catch if you'd been able to hold on to it.
Yeah, that was Brett Slate who made the hit. 3rd and 5 for Tennessee. Passing is Verdugo. Goes deep to the near sideline. Has his man. That stays in bounds. Darian Hall is going to get credit for that one.
Yeah, Darian Hall, 3 of 85 already. The senior out of Auburn, Washington, being an early target tonight for Verdugo.
Fantastic pass right there. Roman Ware in coverage. Just got beat down the sideline. Sets up a big 1st and 10. That would have been great field position for Alabama if they forced the punt. Instead, an excellent conversion for Tennessee. Verdugo passing slant, middle of the field. It is caught, spinning over people for the first down is Dusty James.
Yeah, the wide receiver there getting lucky, landing on a defender and being able to roll over. The freshman out of West Bloomfield, Michigan.
Great body control there. Another crossing route complete to Justin Sharpless, the tight end, for 5.
Maybe Tennessee's offense has finally woken up and said, hey, we're down big. We need to go down, have a good drive, and put points on the board.
Well, that looks like exactly what they are doing. They are kind of getting a bit of a momentum here. They've done that before, Andrew, but then the Alabama defense has stood tall when it has had to. 2nd and 5 for Verdugo and the Volunteers. He will pass. Throws it on the out route, and that is incomplete. The coverage is too good.
Yeah, waited to get a hand on the ball there. It was already in the receiver's hand. He just ended up knocking it out to force the incompletion.
3rd and 5 here. Trips to the top, 1 to the bottom. Verdugo will pass. Goes deep down the far sideline. Has his man diving. Catch Tyrone White.
Tyrone White, amazing play here for his first reception of the night. And we got a Twitch update for you as a 3-yard touchdown for Messiah Bishop as USC is starting to pull away in that one. Up 21-7 on Michigan State with 6:52 in the second.
1st and 10 here for Tennessee at the 17. Another quick pass. Oh my goodness, that was extremely dangerous. Evan Brown does come down with it.
Yeah, you're lucky Brown gets his hands on that one, because I have a feeling if the Bama defender gets that one, I have a feeling he's going and calling for a reservation.
True. 2nd and 9. Passing. Just going to sail this one through the back of the end zone.
Unfortunately, I don't think the throwing it through the uprights counts for anything in the football.
No, in Gaelic football, it is 1 point, but we play American. 3rd and 9, screen pass incoming. They find Vanderslice. He is dragging defenders, almost able to get across the first down line. This likely will be a field goal. Skip Harris is going to come out and try to kick this one through the uprights. There is a false start by the lineman, though.
This goes from a chip shot to a more difficult field goal now.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a tester here. Gunn, I would know that. Very true. 4th and 7, 30-yard attempt here for Skip Harris. The kick is up, and the kick is no good. He doinks it off the upright. Oh, my goodness. You think they finally get in to a position to put points on the board, and then they miss the easy one.
That could... And that probably will come back to bite them in the game in the end, because now you give a very red-hot Alabama offense the ball.
Yes, you do, and that is just a misfire there from Davis.
I see CJ calling out Cody Parkey there in the chat. I remember that one.
2nd and 10 for Johnny Ray Davis. He will hand it off to Blake, tries to get to the edge, makes a man miss. He has tons of room down the far sideline. One man to beat. Trey Gaither is going to slow him down just enough. Huge rush there for Tyrone Blake.
Yeah, 10 of 97. Easily going to hit that century mark here in the first half. Good blocking here by the Alabama wide receivers and everyone in front of Blake.
Yeah, that was fantastic blocking on the edge. As we mentioned, Gaither did just enough to slow him down so the rest of the team could catch up. But instead, you have him at the 20, a misfire, and then a nearly 60-yard run for Blake sets him up just outside the red zone. Blake will get it once again, has another hole, even more yards. He's going to get his 2nd rushing touchdown of the night.
Yeah, and he is now over the century mark as Bama just is pointing out, hey, you know, we come out to beat these guys, we're going to put them in mercy territory pretty early, because this is a well put together performance by this Alabama offense in the first half.
Yeah, that is a fantastic job right there blocking. And then Tyrone Blake, just too strong, bouncing safeties right off of him as he gets into the end zone for his 2nd rushing touchdown of the ball game. 31-0 is the score here in Tuscaloosa. Alabama putting on a show for the home fans. Tennessee marched down the field very successfully on the last series and then doinked a field goal. Andrew, they have to find a way to get this into the end zone across the goal line.
Yeah, at this rate in the game, I would say a field goal is not going to do anything. You have to get 7 if you want any sort of momentum.
Absolutely. 1st and 10, out route is complete. Nice tackle. James only gets 4.
Yeah, and starting like that, the easy little 5 to 6 yard routes is how you start moving the ball. You get those routes, and then that opens the run game.
Verdugo in the shotgun, drops back to pass, throws it over the middle, has a wide open man. This will get to the end zone. Matt Cavett, touchdown, Tennessee.
And Matt Cavett, way to burn the absolute top off the Alabama secondary. Looked like number 15 there was actually the one who should have picked up Cavett, but instead was on the under route and just let Cavett burn right by him.
Yeah, that was Shelby Ware. I think she was in cover 2, as you mentioned, tried to get the under, and then Verdugo took the top off the defense, found Matt Cavett streaking down the near sideline, and that makes it a 31-7 ball game. Andrew, right before that play, I was just about to say 31 points, I believe, is the largest comeback in CFSL history. I was on the call for that comeback performance, so you never know. I could be good luck for Tennessee tonight.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, if I'm being honest, I did put money on Bama covering the spread tonight. So if Tennessee comes back and wins, I'm not going to be very happy.
Well, we could have a very angry camper in the broadcast booth. Another handoff to Blake. They stuff him better this time. He can only get 3.
Yeah, Blake 12 for 122 and 2 touchdowns in the first half. What a performance for him so far. And we still got a whole nother 5 minutes and then a whole nother half to go.
Yeah, that is an extremely effective performance. Another handoff for Blake, slicing through the defense, gets 5. It's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, continue to use Blake. He seems to be the one that's leading this Alabama offense right now.
Yeah, he is the hot hand. Have to keep feeding him. 3rd and 2. They will throw. Davis, middle of the field, caught on the slant route for Troy Tree.
Yeah, good route there by Troy Tree. Good throw there by Johnny Ray Davis. As we got a Twitch update, 9-yard touchdown pass to Ty Wolf. USC extends their lead to 28-7 with 3:13 in the second over there.
Ty Wolf has 2 receiving touchdowns tonight for USC. He has been the go-to weapon, as Connor Keene has been the reliable underneath weapon for Alabama tonight. He gets a first down.
Yeah, Keene, if you're going to bring down these Alabama tight ends, you're going to have to go for their legs, because going up like around the chest area is they're just too strong.
6'6", 235. That is a big boy. Blake is not necessarily that big himself, only 5'10", 190, but he runs extremely hard and physical. He is just pounding through this Tennessee defense, as it is 2nd and 5 for the Alabama Crimson Tide. Under center, fakes the handoff, is Davis. He has time, throws it down the middle of the field on the post route, complete to Tree.
Yeah, amazing patience there by Johnny Ray Davis to just wait for one of his receivers to get open. Amazing ball, amazing location, well placed.
That was extremely well placed. Alex Thompson was the safety in coverage right there, and he let Troy Tree cross in front of his face. Cannot do that. Allows the big play. 1st and 10. Handoff to the walk-on. He slips a tackle. Leon Young gets 7.
Yeah, Blake may be getting gas, so we might start seeing some more Leon Young out here, because, Blake's, like you said, Blake's been running the ball hard all first half.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. He isn't on this play. He will get the ball and get stuffed, but he does manage to get those 2 yards, and it's 1st and goal.
Do we know what the record is for running back touchdowns in a first half for a football game?
I do not know what it is for a first half, but Blake has done a fantastic job tonight. They will throw for it this time to the end zone on the crossing route. David Williams has himself a touchdown.
Yeah, and Bama continues to go up, and it continues to extend their lead.
Yeah, that was a fantastic drive by the Alabama Crimson Tide as they get another touchdown on the board. The lead is back to 31. Tennessee, with 3 minutes left, has to find a way to score quickly here, maybe get a stop, score again, and then they will get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, we'll have to see. This is, like you said, this is a tough game. I mean, especially for Tennessee, you're in a hostile environment. Coming to Tuscaloosa for any team in the SEC is not a very, not an easy task.
No, it certainly is not. And with how heated this rivalry is, I'm sure the students are up in arms here. Verdugo has been a lot more composed in this second half, as you saw, 8 of 11, 1 touchdown, 150 passing yards. He needs to do a lot more of that here on this on this drive. Pass, oh my goodness, oh, that was nearly intercepted. Tyrell Dunn jumped it perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. Tyrell Dunn read the eyes of Verdugo, and that could have been 6, which would have put Bama in a very comfortable position.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Empty set here, 2nd and 10, throws it deep down and has a man. Roman Ware gets past the receiver in coverage again, and Matt Cavitt's going to come down with it.
That's not the first time we've seen Roman Ware giving up plays like this to the Tennessee receivers.
No, it isn't. That is the second time we have seen Roman Ware just be too deep in coverage. The pass from Verdugo right on the money for the second time on as many plays. 1st and 10, audible call. Verdugo drops back to pass, hits the tight end on the check down. They're sharpless for 3.
Yeah, if at the end of this one, if I'm Roman Ware, I start studying the tape more to see what I can improve on, because like you said, that's the second time we've seen him be over the receiver and the ball ends up under where he's standing.
2nd and 7 pass. That is deflected by Tyrell Dunn. He has done an excellent job in coverage. And your point about Roman Ware, you definitely need to study the film. He is unlikely to catch anywheres if he continues to get beat in coverage like that. 3rd and 7. Verdugo hit as he was trying to throw. That is a big hit right there.
Yeah, this push, they are not even in field goal range, I don't think, if they wanted the field goal.
No, it'd be about a 51-yarder instead, or right at 50. They're going to go for it. 4th and 7, pass down the seam. It is deflected away. Isaac Sparks, the junior, high points it, knocks it out of the air. That's actually a smart deflection there. Not getting that because it's better field position after the drop.
Yeah, it gives you the ball right there near your own 45, near midfield, so you don't have to worry about going all the way down the field.
No, you don't. Excellent position right here, right at about the 34-yard line. Davis dropping back to pass on 1st down. Check down to his tight end, Keene. He shoves over a defender, gets across midfield.
Yeah, Keene's having a good game, 5 of 52. He's looking for his first touchdown this evening, so let's see if he'll end up getting one.
Yeah, it would have to be probably a deep corner route, or maybe if they hit him on a post and he gets some good blocking down the football field, as he has been the reliable underneath target for Davis. He is in the pistol set here. Calls Keene in motion from left to the right. Passing is Davis. Hits the crossing route. No, it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'm looking here in chat. Mayo Brutal says he's watching from Brazil.
Going international on us. We love that. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining us. 2nd and 10 for Davis. Under center. He will hand it off to Blake. Hurdles a man trying out for the Olympic team. He's got 7 more.
Yeah, and Blake just continues to be a dominant force tonight. Got a Twitch update for you. 57-yard touchdown pass to Kevin Davis for USC as they go up 35-7 with 1:07 left in the first half.
Blake gets another carry, 6 more yards, and he is nearing 150 on the night.
At this rate, I think we got to put Blake on watch for 200 plus on the ground.
Well, I think so too. Rushing yard record is 213 yards for an Alabama running back. So we will be watching that all night. 3 rushing touchdowns is the Alabama record. He's at 2. Easy slant route completion to the receiver, sets up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and I want to bring up, if we're watching rushing records, the league rushing record was set by a freshman, that Ryan Roloski for Oregon had 250-something the other night.
Yes, he did. An extremely impressive performance. There's the halfback out of the backfield. The walk-on Leon Young gets the reception, sets up 1st and 10 for Alabama inside the red zone. They bring in Williams in motion. He will throw, and just forced to throw this one away.
Yeah, smart decision here. Didn't like what he saw downfield. You know, all receivers were covered. So just a good overall decision to just toss it away and have another chance.
Yeah, living to see 2nd down. Under center is Davis. He will throw again. Hits the halfback out of the backfield. Blake on the wheel route. Cannot shed the tackle. Only gets 6.
Yeah, Blake is just doing it on both sides of both parts of being a running back. You know, running and catching the ball tonight.
3rd and 4 passing. And that just sails. That might have slipped out of his hand. It is 4th and 4. They will kick at the field goal here. And with the incompletion, will stop the clock as well. So Tennessee has a chance to get the football back, maybe drive down the field, get a field goal on the board, and they will get the ball to start the 2nd half. So a 2-for-1 opportunity upcoming for Tennessee after that Charlie Ware field goal is good.
Yeah, now we're in territory where you're talking about if Tennessee were to come back, this would be the biggest comeback I have seen calling a game.
Yeah, this would be a 34-point comeback. I believe that would be the largest on record. It is 1st and 10 for Verdugo and the Tennessee Volunteers. Has Vanderslice off his left hip. He will throw the screen pass to Vanderslice. The blocking doesn't really develop, bounces off a tackle. He gets 4, though.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it looked like it was going to get picked up in the backfield, but way to stay tough, Vanderslice, and get upfield.
2nd and 6, not a lot of hurry up from this Tennessee offense. They need to hustle. Audible called by Verdugo. And this might be the last play before the half. It's unlikely to be a Hail Mary, so he will need to break some tackles if they want to get into the end zone. Verdugo drops back to pass. Throws it to on the crossing route. Matt Cavett gets 10, but that will bring us to halftime. 41-7 is your score here in Tuscaloosa. The Alabama Crimson Tide not messing around at home. Andrew, try and wrap up what we have seen this first half.
I mean, this is just an amazing first half by Alabama. You know, they came out aggressive on both sides of the ball, on offense and defense, you know, getting the 2 early interceptions, one of which went, as we see here, went back for 6. You know, Alabama, like I said, just being aggressive on both sides of the ball, getting everyone involved. And then Tennessee has been kind of, you know, they showed flashes there in the second quarter, but they just haven't been doing too much in this first half. They got to wake up and play some great football in this second half if they plan to make this huge comeback.
Yeah, they will need to make a lot of adjustments at the half. Passing yards is in Tennessee's favor, but the 150 rushing yards favors Alabama heavily. That's why they lead time of possession, and that pick 6, like you mentioned, Andrew, has been crucial. Alabama has looked extremely efficient on both sides of the football, hence their 34-point lead. We will see what Sterling Verdugo, the freshman quarterback, and his junior halfback, Michael Vanderslice, and the rest of the coaching staff could come up with at the halftime break, as they are in must-score position on each and every drive. Decent return sets them up in 1st and 10 at about the 26.
And I just want to state a fact, that 150 rushing yards that it showed Alabama has, 98% of that is going through Blake.
I agree. I think it's actually a little bit more than that with the sacks to Johnny Ray Davis. It is 1st and 10, screen pass. That is not Michael Vanderslice. That is the walk-on Willie Lawson. He gets 4.
Yeah, like you said earlier, we love seeing the walk-ons get involved. You know, maybe some of these walk-ons, if they make big plays for Tennessee later on, they should be looking at giving them a scholarship.
Yeah, definitely on Scully watch. Absolutely. Pass. Wide open past the defense yet again. That's Matt Cavett yet again. He will get a quick strike touchdown for Tennessee.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Some big plays like this for Tennessee. Is that Roman Ware yet again?
No, that is Tucker Quirk. Excuse me. Yeah, he gets past Tatum Quirk in coverage. The senior has a pick 6. Might have been eyeing an underneath route a little bit. That time, Matt Cavett gets past the defense once again for his 2nd deep strike touchdown. And Andrew, if you're going to come back, that's the way you've got to start.
Exactly. You know, those big plays that just, because a big play like that will turn the momentum in your favor. And now you got to hope your defense will give your offense, I mean, you want your offense to get some time to rest, but you also don't want to be waiting around.
No, you certainly do not. As you can see, that 74-yard strike, extremely effective for Verdugo and Tennessee. The Volunteers need a turnover on defense. They only have 2 on the season. Pass to Keene, gets 9.
And Keene is just being that, like we said, that short route assassin tonight, just being able to find a spot, you know, 2-3 yards downfield and turn it up for a gain of like 6 or 7.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Death by 1,000 cuts. Blake gets his first carry of the half. He gets a first down.
Yeah, and there it is. I was pretty much right. All of the rushing yards are in favor of Blake.
Yes, they are. That makes him cross the 150 marker. Sets up 1st and 10 from about the 40. Davis will throw. There is Keene once again for 7 more.
You figured Tennessee seeing Keene do this, you figured they'd find a way to maybe prevent him from doing that to them.
Well, you would think, but it is very difficult with Williams, Tree, and Perkins looking for deep plays down the football field. Instead, we will get a false start here, so that is going to back up 5.
Yeah, I just don't have a feel. I have a feeling that just doesn't matter. Bama will still be able to get this first down.
Well, 2nd and 8, double tights to the top of the screen, twin receivers to the bottom. Davis will throw, middle of the field. There's Troy Tree for 7. They will not get the hometown spot.
Yeah, unfortunately not, but Troy Tree 4 of 51, averaging 12 yards of reception here so far for Tree tonight.
The safety, Alex Thompson, gets his 6th tackle. 3rd and 1. Handoff to Blake. He is met at the line of scrimmage, but he fights forward for the first down.
Yeah, that makes sense. He was at the line, but it all depends on where the ball is when you get brought down, so.
Yeah, good push by the offensive line to get him at that 1 yard. Fake the handoff, looking deep. That hit off his own lineman, I believe, for that funky throw.
I actually think what happened was Blake, the line got too close, and I think maybe one of his linemen brushed up against his arm.
I absolutely agree. 2nd and 10, another fake handoff. Gonna throw to the near sideline. That's intercepted. That could be pick 6 territory. Oh my goodness, Tennessee, the quarterback to beat. He will get brought down, but a huge interception by Trayvonte II.
This is exactly what you need if you're going to be Tennessee. The comeback engine looking to be in Tennessee's favor tonight so far with the start of this second half.
Well, the momentum is fully on the Volunteers' side. The first interception of the season for the sophomore day. That sets up a 1st and 10 from the 25.5-yard line. Verdugo is under center. He will snap the football. Throw it to Vanderslice out of the backfield, spins over a defender for a first down.
Yeah, if you're Tennessee, this is what you want to see. You want to see your defense stepping up, making those big plays, and getting a good return on a interception to give your offense a chance to narrow the lead to be a 20-point lead.
Exactly. 1st and 10. Throws it on the patented double out routes. White will get 4.
I mean, we've talked about it. If Tennessee can pull this off, not only would it end their streak, but it would be the biggest comeback in CFSL history.
34 points would be a record. 2nd and 6. Pass on the slant route. It is dropped.
Just good coverage there by Bama. You know, the receiver turned, caught it, and, focused on turning up after it hit his hands, then focus on securing the ball.
3rd and 6. Uncomfortable in the pocket. Hit as he threw it. That is incomplete. Tennessee, will they go for their? No, they will kick a field goal. Skip Harris doinked one earlier tonight. A little bit shorter, 2 yards shorter here for a 28-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 41-17 is the score. It's back to a 24-point game.
Yeah, now this Tennessee defense has finally showed that, hey, we can get stops. We can play with you guys. We just got to start scoring more on offense.
Yeah, they have to find a way to put it into the end zone. The clipping call on this kick return will certainly help. There it is, the dreaded clipping call. So Alabama will be backed up. Starflower, we haven't called her name on offense yet, and she makes the penalty here. That is not how you want to get your first shout out, as it will be 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line for Johnny Ray Davis. Got to regroup after the interception. Quarterback motions the tight end. He's going to hand it off to Blake, tries to cut it back. He is only able to get 4.
Yeah, good run there by Blake to get the positive yards. Also, we got a Twitch update for you. 6-yard touchdown run for Messiah Bishop's 2nd touchdown of the night, and USC's lead is now 42-7 with 5:25 left in the 3rd.
Well, Tennessee putting on a better fight here than Michigan State is over on Twitch. Jacob Parkins, his 3rd catch of the night. Gets 3 more, sets up a very manageable 3rd and 4 for the Crimson Tide. Tyrone Isidore in chat saying he's sitting up with a chair. His attention has been got. Handoff to Blake. They will get the first down.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, Alabama, they are a 41% conversion rate on 3rd down on the season. So they are just, and tonight they're 7 of 10, which is amazing.
Yeah, fantastic performance so far tonight. Blake, another handoff, and that's another 9 more.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think we're on record on Alabama school record books watch here tonight for Tyrone Blake.
We absolutely are. Needs about 45 more yards. Fakes the handoff, hits Keen out of the formation on the check down. 12 more for him.
Yeah, Keen just did his best Derrick Henry stiff arm impression right there.
He did. Tried to put the man right on his back. He is at 80 yards receiving tonight. 1st and 10. Handoff to the walk-on. He tries to get to the edge. He does get to the edge. Burst of speed from the walk-on as he gets 23 more.
Yeah, I think Bama needs to look at giving him a scholarship because right now, Tennessee's focused on, slowing down Tyrone Blake. They don't expect the walk-on to come out here and bust one for 20.
Yeah, might be a bit of a decoy. No longer a decoy with that fantastic effort to pick up 23 yards. Under center is Davis. Blake is back in. He gets the handoff here and gets swallowed at the line.
Yeah, this is an amazing game by Blake. 23 of 176 and 2 touchdowns. He needs one more to tie the Alabama record for most touchdowns in a game by a running back.
Trevor Sheldon filled the hole for the tackle. Handoff to the walk-on. Spins out of a tackle. Gets 4. It's 3rd and short.
You also love to see even the walk-ons averaging 5 to 6 yards a carry because that helps your other back, get some rest and catch some air.
Yeah, great shout out to the offensive line for that total. 3rd and 4. They're going to throw for it. Throw to the end zone. 1-on-1. It is knocked away. Trayvon Day, the second, already has that interception. A big deflection there, and it will be a field goal attempt for Charlie Ware. He is perfect on the night. This is a 38-yard attempt from the right hash. The kick is up, and the kick is doinked as well. So both kickers have doinked a field goal tonight.
And there's the broadcast jinx in full effect.
Well, I was just saying true facts, Andrew. You can't call me out for that one.
I mean, but sometimes the true facts don't need to be said until after.
Well, Verdugo's going to get his chance. Oh, my goodness. That was almost intercepted. High pointed in coverage by Colin Perry, the freshman, unable to get it. But that is a fair point, Andrew. Maybe sometimes it could go unspoken, but I put it into the atmosphere. And Jinx in chat from Williams. Yes, I know. Pass on the crossing route. Hits Tyrone White for 4.
Yeah, if you're Tennessee, you need to start looking at the 10, 15-yard route. Move the ball, get a little bit more urgency in your offense. You are running low on time. I mean, you do have a full 4th quarter.
Yeah, about a third of this game left. Great tackle by Bronco Dukes, the senior defensive tackle, to make that play. It is 4th and 8, and that is not what you want to do if you are Tennessee. Andrew, you mentioned they need to have a lot more urgency, and that is not how you do it.
No, if you want urgency, I'd be going for this, I think, if I'm down this much.
Well, I mean, you might have nothing to lose at this point, really. Down 24, not a good punt as well. That's shanked off the side of the foot. That will be in plus territory for Alabama to start this drive, and you're going to need another turnover, another quick stop here for the Tennessee defense.
Yeah, you're going to have to, maybe sell out for the run. Trust your secondary and your linebackers to cover and just, like I said, sell out for the run.
Well, we will see what that front 4 and linebacker core decide to do here. 2 receivers and a tight end to the bottom for Davis. He will throw, looks that way, Hats Keen on the crossing route, and that's going to be a Tony 10.
Yeah, Tony in chat crying right now. Oh, and Keene is close to the century mark himself, but without a touchdown yet.
No, he does not. That is Rocky Reese in motion. Handoff to Blake. Great job defensively to fill that hole and prevent him from getting a first down.
Yeah, and I think the first Tennessee player to get in the backfield here, number 27 ended up spinning Blake off and putting Blake in kind of like a spin cycle, making Blake lose his balance a bit.
That was Trevor Sheldon, number 27. Great eyes there, Andrew. Alex Thompson's going to get credit for the tackle. 3rd and 2. Handoff to Blake this time. He will get the first down as he spins over linemen.
Yeah, I think they just kind of gave him some elastic there and kind of made him just bounce off of people.
That is kind of what it seemed like, made out of flubber. 1st and 10, another handoff to Blake. He does get the edge. Unbelievable. Can he get 3 on the night? No, but another 26 yards for Blake.
And there it is. Blake is over 200 yards rushing this game. What an insane game for Blake. He only needs another 45, 46 yards, and he'll have the CFSL record.
He only needs 9 or 10 more yards to set the Alabama record, so he is having a monster performance. The walk-on is in. He will get the carry. 1st and goal, and he's able to get 3.
And we got a Twitch update for you. Michigan State has finally scored. 9-yard touchdown to Mario Morris, 42-17 with 2:27 over it on Twitch left in the 3rd quarter.
2nd and goal, the walk-on gets another handoff. He bounces off a defender, and Leon Young gets his first rushing touchdown of the night.
And now we're back up at 30 points. We're getting into that territory where if you're Tennessee, you need points this upcoming drive.
Oh, yeah. Must-score territory. 31-point lead once again for Alabama, as SS Keller in chat points out. That is a touchdown thief for the walk-on. Blake will not tie the rushing touchdown record on that play. As you mentioned, Andrew, Tennessee has to find a way to score here.
And to even get more, to go in depth on that, even no matter where you are on the field on 4th down, I think you have to go for it.
Yeah, it might be at that point of the ball game. The dreaded clipping call on the wide receiver haul is going to back up Tennessee even further, so they will have a long field to work with starting from their own 13.5. Verdugo is in the shotgun, twins to the top and bottom. Vanderslice off his right hip. He will throw, hits the check down route on the quick one-step stop, and that's Darren Hall for 7.
Yeah, Darion Hall close to 100 yards as well. We'll have to see if Tennessee decides to start running the hurry up here shortly.
Well, it is 2nd and 3 there. Not a ton of urgency yet. Quick pass. There it is. Oh, no, that was down the seam. I think that was Tyrone. No, that was Darion Hall who just couldn't hang on to it.
Yeah, Darion Hall was already trying to get 6 before he could secure the ball.
He had a route to get there, just couldn't hang on, throws it, and that is a good completion. Way down the football field. Matt Cavett has crossed 200 yards receiving himself.
Yeah, 200 yards on 5 receptions tonight. That is an insane clip for a wide receiver.
Yeah, that is an extremely impressive performance tonight for Matt Cavett. Verdugo finds him on the deep post, sets up 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Verdugo will throw once again. He's scanning, it was supposed to hit the crossing route, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, I was about to say, I know math is not my strong suit, so I know it's simple math, but I'm not going to try it.
Sure. 2nd and 10 here. Verdugo on the crossing route finds his man with room to run. Dusty James for a first down.
Yeah, Dusty James, the freshman receiver, having himself a good game. You know, he has that. I think that's probably 3rd, 4th time we've called his name, but he's showing up tonight for Tennessee.
First and 10. Another check down pass. It hits Vanderslice out of the backfield for 4. Dobbins in chat making the regular YouTube appearance. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, the Tide rolling and Tennessee losing all is right in the world.
That is 48-17. Alabama leads here. Forget those 4s up in chat. You are watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. And welcome back. Tony Papel and Andrew Anderson bringing you this fantastic SEC matchup, this heated rivalry between the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Tennessee Volunteers. Deep strike, past the defense. It is a touchdown for Evan Brown, and Tennessee won't go away.
No, Tennessee will not go away. The sophomore out of Grove City, Ohio, with a touchdown tonight. Tennessee is showing that maybe now they're starting to get some urgency with their play calling.
Yeah, first play of the fourth quarter is just enough. Where in chat, Smoking If You Got Him might have called it a little bit too early. Jinxed his team right there as Alabama gives up the long touchdown to Brown, and Verdugo with another long touchdown strike gets them within 24. It's exactly half of the score for Tennessee and Alabama. So very interesting statistical point there.
Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, Tennessee only usually gives up Tennessee gives up about 41 points a game, while Alabama only gives up about 38 a game.
Well, Alabama is doing their job defensively, holding them under that number. Tennessee has given up one more touchdown than they normally give up with the fourth quarter left, and Alabama having the football. Double tights and 2 receivers to the top. Davis is going to hand it off to Blake. He's going to slip a couple tackles. He continues to run, and that is going to set the Alabama single-game school rushing record for Tyrone Blake. So congratulations to him there, but he's still maybe going to get the CFSL record tonight.
Yeah, I think that said 219, so that math would be he would need about another 25, 30 yards to get it.
Well, first and 10, Blake is going to get another handoff. He gets 7 more.
Okay, so we were just told Tyrone Blake needs about 40 yards total to get the record, as 259 was the record set by that freshman running back out of Oregon.
Second and 3, the walk-on loses 2 yards. That is Ryan Roloski, but that is only the modern era record from season 20. The CFSL record all-time rushing yards in a game is 520 by Courtney Harris, so I don't think that is going to get touched tonight, as another strike to Jacob Perkins for 19 more.
And Ron, the Wizard, pointing that the over-under is 74.5 right now. And we're at 72 total points.
Yeah, so anybody who bet the under cannot afford any more points in this football game. Ron the Wizard has been our resident sportsbook guru on YouTube, so thank you very much for that update, Ron. Blake is going to get another handoff, 7 more to his total.
Yeah, that is my dynamic duo over there at Texas. Me and him together looking to tear up West Virginia after this.
Second and 3. Davis in the shotgun. Will throw. Throws to his receiver. That is Perkins once again. Add another reception to his total. That gets him across the century mark.
I think everyone in chat just wants Bama to keep handing the ball off to Blake, me included.
Well, third and 3, Blake is in the formation. Reese in motion. Blake gets the handoff, and he will be dragged forward for another first down.
And Mayo Brutal saying he loves the channel. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. We love to have you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for being here, enjoying this football game. We have a Twitch channel also called PX1 Sports. So join us over there. Watch that game going on right now as well. And that is complete to the receiver, Troy Tree, for 17 more. They're inside the 5.
Yeah, I think now would be the time to just start running the ball and just keep giving it to Blake.
Yeah, that is kind of what it seems like at this point right here. I just dropped the Twitch link in chat as well for you, Mayo Brutal. We have another game after this as well. It kicks off in about an hour on YouTube and Twitch. So stay for us for some more action later tonight. The walk-on tries to get into the end zone at 2nd and goal.
Yeah, the walk-on trying to get touchdown number 2 tonight so he can tie himself with Blake. But it looks like Blake is going to be back out on the field.
2nd and goal. Blake is in. He gets the handoff, and there is 3 rushing touchdowns. That ties the Alabama rushing touchdown single game record. He needs one more to set it alone.
And with 6 minutes left, if Bama gets the ball again, if they're focused on trying to score and put Tennessee away, he could hit that record.
He could, absolutely. If they get a quick stop, then they're definitely going to look to run the clock out, and they have an opportunity. Ron is correct. The over has officially hit here once again on YouTube as Tennessee, Matt Kavitz gets an okay return, but they will need a lot more deep, long strike touchdowns. Down 31 with 6 minutes left. You might be playing for pride at this point.
Exactly. I don't think it would happen, but crazier stuff has happened. All I know is Tennessee cannot make this a less than 13-point game.
It is technically possible, still a 4 possessions as it's 31. As Dusty James gets 7 yards right there, but they're going to have to score a ton in a hurry.
Yeah, Tennessee would have to, like you said, consistently just hurry up offense if they want a chance to get back in this game.
2nd and 3. There's a first down completion, bouncing off tacklers, fighting for yards of Sharpless.
You know, someone else we haven't called Keone's name tonight. They're number 81. They're freshman out of Hawaii.
No, their backup tight end hasn't really seen the field all too much so far. Pass to the sideline. It is incomplete. That would have been a very difficult catch, but it was on the hands.
Yeah, and I mean, good hustle there to even try to dive to keep it in the air and maybe land under it.
2nd and 10 for Verdugo. Pass middle of the field, complete. Bouncing off the tackle is Cabot, but cannot get that first down.
Yeah, and 35 average yards for Cabot tonight. That is insane for a receiver.
Yeah, that is extremely impressive. He is nearing the single game receiving yard record for Tennessee. Quick pass to the sideline. Can he slip a tackle? No. Hall only gets 3, but it is a first down.
And Darion Hall is going to be close to the century mark tonight as well.
1st and 10 for Tennessee, just across midfield from the shotgun. Verdugo drops back to pass. Has some time. No, that man now in his face. He is going to go down. Huge sack right there for Eugene Miles.
Yeah, and if you're Tennessee trying to get back into this game, you cannot have Verdugo stand back there holding on to the ball for this long.
No, it looked like he had time, but then Miles got off the block. That is a walk-on getting the sack as he comes from that right defensive end position. 2nd and 17 behind the chains is not where you can afford to be. The Volunteers and Verdugo take the snap. He's going to throw on the crossing route. It is dropped. It's going to be 3rd and very long.
Yeah, like we said at the start of this drive, I think Tennessee is just playing for pride at this point.
3rd and 17. Need it all here. Man in his face. He is going to lose even more. Big sack off the edge for Deuce LeClaire.
Yeah, and at this rate, Alabama is just imposing their defensive will against Verdugo and this Tennessee O-line.
They brought 2 linebackers. That took up the guard and the tackle. So Deuce LeClaire, the left end, had free roam to hit Verdugo, and that is maybe a bit of a mercy punt on 4th and 24. But this gives Blake the opportunity to chase some more records as Ware gets him a decent return.
Yeah, I don't know what, we'll have to see what Blake's number's at, but I'm pretty sure he's close to the CFSL record for most yards in a game in this era.
Yeah, so that is from season 20 onward. Blake gets a lot more to it here, fighting forward. There's 8.
And the record is 259, so he needs another 14 more to get it.
Very doable here. He is in as well. 2nd and 2. Handoff. Blake finds a hole. He could get it all here. He will get it all here. Essentially, the week after Roloski gets his rushing total, Tyrone Blake has 273 here tonight.
Impressive game here by Blake. Now it's on to see if he gets touchdown number 4 tonight.
Yes, it is. We will see exactly what he is able to do. 3 is the modern era rushing touchdown record as well, so a 4th would give him the record on his own. Blake, another carry, falling forward for 9 more.
And we got to be careful here. Blake's nearing 300 yards.
He is. He is nearing 300 yards tonight as the walk-on is in the backfield for this play. 2nd and 1. They will throw it here. Long throw, wide open, and David Williams goes down. This is Blake territory.
Oh, yeah, you got to give it to Blake. You got to get him in there and get him touchdown number 4.
Alex Thompson gets his 10th tackle of the ball game. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. The walk-on is in the backfield. 1st and goal for Alabama. It looks like they might start to utilize a lot of clock management here. Let the clock run all the way down. They'll snap it with 2 left on the play clock.
And while we have a minute, Twitch update for you. 53-yard touchdown pass to Arnez Gray as Michigan State tries to claw their way back into that game. 45-21 with 2 left in the 4th quarter.
Handoff, and it is going to be Leon Gray stealing a 2nd rushing touchdown of the night as the walk-on get that man a scholarship. But I don't know, you might want to take it away at this point, stealing the touchdown number 4 and 5 from Blake.
Yeah, I think the walk-on just decided to put the glasses on, the sunglasses on, and go, hey, I'm coming here now. I'm stealing this record. Sorry, Blake.
Yeah, I know. That is, as SS Keller in chat points out, straight savage move there from Young, as that is 5 total rushing touchdowns tonight for Alabama. Nearly 300 total rushing yards for the Crimson Tide. That is an extremely dominant performance, all on the back of record-breaking Tyrone Blake tonight. And Tennessee now down 38, have to find a way to maybe just get Matt Cabot some yards, chase some records for him. He needs about 41 to set the Tennessee single-game receiving record, so look for him for another deep strike. Quick pass, that goes nowhere. Great defense by Tyrell Dunn.
Yeah, I mean, and Verdugo didn't play that bad of a game. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
2nd and 10. Verdugo throws middle of the field. It is caught. Tyrone White for 11.
And as we're being told here, Matt Cabot does have the modern era receiving yards record because he is the only receiver with 200 in a game.
So extremely impressive performance to him. Congratulations. Already setting records for Cabot. He is chasing the Tennessee single game record, which was set in season 4. So,
and my teammate Ron, the sportsbook wizard, keeping us up to date. The over just hit on USC and Michigan State.
3rd and 7 will be upcoming for the Tennessee Volunteers. Verdugo, just over 2 minutes left. Quads to the bottom of the screen. He will throw on the crossing route, and that is complete for a 1st down. Justy James gets 10.
And we do have a final score for you over on Twitch. 45-21 is your final. USC comes out on top.
Just under 2 minutes left here. Verdugo fakes the short throw, throws it over the shoulder. That is in the hands and dropped by the receiver.
Oh, that would have been huge. If that was Cavett, that would have been even more yards for him.
Yeah, that would have been enormous. Instead, it is dropped over the shoulder. That would have been a difficult catch. Wide receiver screen. There is Sharpless. He gets 5 more.
Yeah, those over-the-shoulder catches are hard to complete as a wide receiver because you're also trying to make sure you're, staying in bounds.
Isaac Sparks gets his 5th tackle, 3rd and 5. Screen pass incoming. They find Vanderslice. Blocking develops enough to get the first down.
Yeah, I think if you're Tennessee, all you're going for is momentum at this point. You're trying to get some momentum going into your next game.
I agree at this point. 1st and 10, empty set again. Blitz comes, it's picked up, almost intercepted by Quirk. Second and 10 for the Tennessee Volunteers. Sterling Verdugo, the freshman quarterback, is going to do another quick pass, and that is caught but dropped quickly by the defense. And there's Quirk again. He's flying all over the field.
Yeah, Quirk's been amazing tonight for this Alabama secondary. Even, like I said, coming down from the safety position, making plays, and even covering some of the deep balls that have been thrown tonight.
3rd and 9 for Tennessee, just under 50 seconds left. And it will be a handoff to the walk-on Willie Lawson as he loses 2 more. 4th and 11 here. You might as well go for it.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, at this rate, it doesn't really hurt.
Well, instead, they will decide to punt it. They will give it quickly to Alabama, not wanting to drain any more clock. Maybe trying to, with this 31 seconds left, they can get Blake some more yards.
Yeah, I think that is going to be the plan there, is to get them to get Cavett some more yards, or Blake some more yards, my apologies.
31 seconds left. Handoff goes to Blake. Nice job defensively. He's going to lose 2. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, this was a well-rounded game by Alabama on both sides of the ball. From kickoff, it seemed that Alabama knew what they were doing, and they were going to be putting themselves in charge.
And that they did. 62-24 is the final. Great performance by Tyrone Blake. Record set by Cavett for Tennessee as well. Try and wrap this up quickly for us, Andrew.
Like I said, Alabama came out from the jump and was just a very dominant team on both sides of the ball. Later on in the game, it looked like Tennessee had some life there, potential to come back and win, but just Bama was being, Bama. They were just being dominant on both sides of the ball, causing headaches for Tennessee offense and just having their will on offense.
Well, I'd like to say thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, our executive producer, Mike Peters, and, of course, my broadcast partner for tonight's action, the incredible Andrew Anderson. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I am Tony Papel, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Incredible record-setting performances on both sides of the football. Alabama just a little bit too much, but don't go anywhere. In about 45 minutes over on Twitch, we will have Texas at West Virginia at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. And at 8:30 p.m. Central Time on YouTube, Kentucky travels to Florida. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you soon.